All right. What did we just do, babe?
We just booked our, what is it called? Personal truck, or our,
moving truck?
I can't even think about what I'm trying to say. We've been talking about this. Why are you so close to my face?
Yeah.
We've been talking about this for so many days now, and we just booked our truck. That dang D-bot. Anyway, we just booked our truck for moving, and we're super nervous and excited, and mostly nervous. It'll stop in like 5 minutes.
It's so annoying.
It's fine. I'm sorry that that's in the background. Yeah. So we're gonna walk you guys through this whole process. As we walk through this process, honestly, you guys have already missed a lot, but we're gonna try to catch you guys up.
I think they missed a lot of us going back and forth on stuff, and you're like, yes, no,
yeah,
yes.
Let's be real. Wyatt and I have been praying about, thinking about, talking about moving to Arizona for the last, year for sure. It's been almost a year and a half that we've really considered Arizona for somewhere that we want to move. We have never been to Arizona though, so this might sound crazy to a lot of you guys, but we are taking a trip on the 10th of January. You guys won't see this video until after our trip, but we are vlogging that trip, so stay tuned. And anyway, we have made the decision to move. We have done a ton of research on Arizona, specifically the area that we're going to be moving to, and we've pretty much fallen in love with it online, and we're taking this trip in hopes that we really fall in love with it in person. And if so, 99% of us is saying we're going, we're moving, it's done.
Hopefully we don't get catfished by Arizona.
Hopefully we don't get catfished.
We don't get catfished by Arizona.
Yeah. So we're hoping that we love it, because if we do, we have the truck booked. We are going to make headway and pack our home, which is crazy. Our lease is up February 1st. So you guys are probably not going to see this until the second week of January, and it is currently December 31st, which is crazy. So I'm sorry this is all over the place, but I wanted to document this because this is a really exciting time in our lives, and scary and just kind of crazy. What do you have to say, babe?
Yeah, we're excited. It's gonna be...
Okay, what were you saying earlier though about moving?
Oh, earlier today I was like, let's not move. But I've been going back and forth, and it's just like fear. It's just like changing our entire surroundings, but like the good far outweighs the bad. Like trying something completely new, experiencing a new lifestyle in a place I've never explored before. We're really excited. I think it's going to be good for us. And you know what? We're still only an hour and a half, 2 hours flight away from...
No, we're about 2.5 hours.
Okay, it's like a 2.5 hour flight back to Washington.
Yeah.
We can still come visit family. We're going to have... you be quiet, your mom. We're going to have an extra room so family can come stay with us. And they're going to want you because we're going to have like, you know, nice weather.
So yeah, we have been going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth over the last 2 weeks about finalizing this. And the reason that we decided to kind of spring of the moment do this is because, like I mentioned, our lease is up the 1st of February. So the reason that we're choosing to do this in this short period of time is because it's hard to book a rental more than 2 months in advance. Otherwise you have to prorate, and then you have to pay for your current rent plus all of the moving expenses. So long story short, we ended up, we're going to not renew our lease here, obviously. We're going to hopefully find a rental while we're visiting Arizona, and or possibly drive down 6 days before our lease is up and look at rentals in person. So we're a little bit crazy, but we're excited, and we've really been doing our research and our due diligence and thinking about our families and thinking about what's best for our future. And this is what feels right, right, babe?
Yeah, we're ready. Let's do this.
Oh, what's mandatory?
Mandatory, yeah.
Okay, so what we're looking for in our new house. Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna have a workspace that we can both work out of, and it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna make it a creative space, really good for, we have huge plans this year. This year's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get so much done, really productive, really pumped for all the different exciting things Piper's doing, the stuff I'm gonna be doing. We're just really hyped on this year, so we're seizing it, you know?
Yeah.
We're not gonna live passively. We're gonna try something new.
Yeah.
Who knows, guys? Maybe in 8 months we hate it, and we're like, okay, time to come back home in a year. At the end of the year,
right.
We will. But if we end up loving it, like, let's try something new. We'll be glad we did it. So.
Totally. Even if we don't love it, I really think we're going to be glad we did something different.
Yeah.
Because life is really very difficult to it's very difficult to leave your comfort and to get out of your shell. And I'm very much so of like the mentality that you just do it anyway, and like you just stress, like sometimes you have to stress yourself out a little bit to get places in life. And moving is a way that Wyatt and I really feel like we will have both marital growth, personal growth, and also for Opal, just the way we want to raise our family, the lifestyle that we want to have. The climate in Arizona really allows for that, and the cost of living, we'll go into depth and detail if you guys want to. If you guys want to see some numbers and some videos on exactly what kind of this process looked like, all that stuff, leave me a comment down below. We would love to share this process with you guys. Honestly, I'm not sure when this video will go up, so we might already have a couple of those videos pre-filmed for you guys. So get ready, because we're a whole bucket of honesty and just like information. So we're excited to share. There's a lot that I'm learning too about even the little things that you probably don't have to think about, like healthcare in another state, and also like, what was it, license plate registration, vehicle registration. The driver's license law in Arizona is bizarre.
You get it, yeah.
So you don't have to update your photo ID, like the actual photo, until you're 65, which is crazy, because in Washington State at least, you have to get it updated. Is it every year?
4 or 6 years. 4 years.
Okay, anyway, something like that, which was crazy to both Wyatt and I. We thought it was kind of nutty.
Because we're driving down there, I'm in the U-Haul, she'll be in the car.
Which is crazy. It's a 20, so this vlog is gonna be packed. It's a 22-hour drive, straight through. Oh, I told you that was gonna happen. Oh no, I wish I could have slow-moed that. That would have been really funny.
Save my phone!
Oh, is it wet?
I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
2 hours later.
All right, we have put the baby to sleep, which means we can focus up and update you guys on what's been going down. So why don't you start?
All right, guys. So we've been in contact with the realtor of the house we're renting. It's not official yet.
Why don't we start at the very beginning and talk about? Yeah, why don't we talk about like what we're even doing and why we're moving?
All right. So I think we're gonna have 2 different answers, but similar answers.
So you go ahead.
For me, moving is gonna provide us with an opportunity of just new experiences, new town to live in, new food, new adventures, a new space to live in, a space that better suits our family now that we both work from home. It's like all these things are like just better fitting, and for me, I've never lived outside of this state. I was born in Washington. I've lived in Washington all my life, so I want to try living in a different state for the sake of trying it. You know, so it's a year-long experiment, seeing how much we like it.
Yeah, and go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's about it.
So to add to that, for me, so we've actually been praying about this.
It's been
it's been intense. Yeah, it's been intense. So we actually, when Opal was about 8 months old, we were both just really ready for change and had been looking for something that we just wanted to change a pace and different environment. And so we really started doing some research and looking at options. We looked at Tennessee, we looked at North Carolina, South Carolina, the Carolinas. We looked at
we looked
Utah.
at all 50 states,
We honestly looked at just about every state and went through a couple of really brief pro and con lists and really eliminated it. 50 states. But we went through pro and con lists for each state very easily, like just quick lists. But we ended up choosing Arizona for a lot of different reasons. But the economy is one of them. We just want to try something new is another one. We've been praying about this. We feel led to do this. It's something that we just want to do both for ourselves, for personal growth reasons, for our family, just to see if it sticks. And then if not, we grow for a year and we decide to just work through it and learn through it, and it'll be a good experience overall for both of us. So yeah, that's kind of why we're moving to Arizona. I wish that we would have filmed more of this during the very, very infant stages of us even thinking about this, because it's seriously been so much fun, talking about stepping outside of the box. Yeah, because no one in our families have done anything like this. And
guys, you know something funny too is that we literally planned a trip to visit Arizona. Over the dates, we've changed our mind to moving to Arizona, if that makes sense. So the trip that was going to be us going to Arizona to just explore Arizona has now turned into the trip that we are moving to Arizona. Most likely. I mean, if they're seeing this video, then yes.
Yes, if you guys are seeing this video, we have done exactly what you just explained. Pretty crazy.
And that's in 9 days. So we are possibly
we haven't even told them this, but this is pretty nutty too. We haven't even seen Arizona. We've never visited.
Never been to Arizona before.
So this is like house unseen, sight unseen, state unseen.
We have some friends in Arizona that are gonna actually do the walkthrough of the house for us, so
which
they can
is super
Skype,
nice.
they're gonna FaceTime us, and we're gonna see the house through them. We've seen pictures already, and we've done our research online of the house.
A lot of research.
Obviously, not being in the house is different. So we're gonna have them do a walkthrough for us, and then we'll sign the papers, all that stuff, and
hopefully,
move in a week if everything checks out.
I'm a skeptic. I'm a skeptic?
Skepticist.
Yeah, I'm skeptical. whatever.
Skeptic.
I'm skeptical when it comes to all of the intricacies of these types of things, just because there's a lot of steps to go in place.
Moving parts.
Yeah, and especially being out of state, I'm not sure how that works. This whole process has been a learning curve for us because, again, we've never done any of this. And so, sorry.
It's fine.
I'm sorry. You want to hold it? You have a bigger or longer arm. My arm is very short. Yeah, that's a lot better. So yeah, we're excited.
Yeah.
The story behind this move, we'll have to film a separate video on it because it's a lot to it.
Yeah, there's a lot to it.
There's
and
a lot
then,
to it. Yeah.
We're going to be documenting, you know, everything.
Yes, we're going to document the
You're
road
going to know
trip
what it's
down
like
there.
to live in Arizona soon. We're going to be telling you
Yep,
guys
we're going to be talking
firsthand
about
account.
what we love, what we don't like.
Yeah, so...
yeah, we've had to consider a lot of pros and cons because all of our family lives here. So this is the first time we've ever been also away from family for longer than, you know,
yeah.
a week. So
it's just a lot of news and first times. So we're excited about it though.
Yeah, this is a year of change for us.
Yeah.
We feel
we're not forced to move. So this is literally us saying, you know what, we're going to step out of our comfort zone and do something that we think sounds exciting.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. And we'll let you guys know how it goes.
Yeah, we are definitely going to miss our family and have to deal with that change and transition of not having them, you know, 13, 15 minutes by. So, but growth doesn't come easily. Sometimes you have to really step outside of your comfort zone. So we're excited to do that. We're nervous to do that. We're driving each other crazy doing that. So realistically, this has been kind of it's been a bittersweet process.
Definitely.
Yeah, and we're not even signed on this house yet. So when you guys see this, we're kind of in this very intense phase of our journey right now. So if we seem very calm, know that inside we are both like blowing up because it's a lot to handle.
Yep.
So we're excited.
I've got something on my mind. I bet you know what I'm thinking about. You know I can't stop.